कुकिंग इस बबल चैट में, बबल चैट एट मॉर्पेन में। पहले मैं इंट्रोड्यूस करूंगी गेस्ट को, रोली सक्सेना, GM HR। So welcome Rolli.
Thank you, Ritu. I think it's an honor to be here on the hot seat.
Okay, wow. So she has said that it's a hot seat. तो जो भी आता है ये hot seat पे बैठता है मेरे साथ, क्योंकि वो तैयार रहता है मेरे सवालों के जवाब देने के लिए। तो आज आप तैयार हैं?
Yes.
Okay, all the
We
best.
rock.
All right, that's nice. We rock. पर उससे पहले मैं आप सभी से गुजारिश करूंगी, Are you all excited for this show today? अगर आप excited हैं तो chat box में टाइप कीजिए I am excited. अभी के अभी I am excited, super duper excited. तो हम आज आपके साथ बहुत मस्ती करने वाले हैं, बहुत मजा करने वाले हैं। तो पहले आप चैट बॉक्स में हमारे साथ कनेक्ट रहिए, क्योंकि हम वंडरफुल ये बात। तो हमारे साथ बहुत सारे लोग एक्साइटेड हैं, क्योंकि मैं आज एक्साइटमेंट की एक लिमिट क्रॉस करने वाली हूँ। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट द शो। सो बबल चैट में आज मैं आप सभी का स्वागत करती हूँ, क्योंकि आज हम ऐसी टॉपिक पे बात करने वाले हैं जो कि पीपल के ऊपर है, जो कि प्रोग्रेस के ऊपर है, जो कि पार्टनर्स के ऊपर है, जो कि एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में क्या चलता है, पीपल, पार्टनर, प्रोग्रेस। तो इस टॉपिक का मतलब है, इस टॉपिक के अंदर होने वाला है कुछ सवाल जवाब, कुछ खट्टा मीठापन और कुछ पॉइंटर्स, कुछ टिप्स दिए जाएंगे आपको। तो आप मेरे साथ एंड तक बने रहिएगा। उससे पहले आप टाइप कीजिए I am awesome, I am awesome, right? तो हम सब awesome हैं, क्योंकि हम सब आज प्रोग्रेस पे बात कर रहे हैं, हम सब आज पीपल पे बात कर रहे हैं, हम सब आज पार्टनर्स पे बात कर रहे हैं। तो पार्टनर्स का मतलब होता है एक दूसरे के साथ टीम बिल्डिंग करना। So are you all set, Rolli?
Yes.
Amazing.
Start. Yeah.
तो आज का शुरू मैं करती हूँ शो। मेरे खास है क्वेश्चंस का भंडार, और इसका भंडार भी बबल चैट में, तो बहुत मजा आने वाला है। तो रोली, मेरा पहला क्वेश्चन आपसे कि हाउ डू यू डिफाइन बीइंग अ पार्टनर इन प्रोग्रेस विद इन एन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन?
So, Ritu, what do you mean by partners? So, partners are somebody who come together and work together. And I will compare it with people also, you know. We call it people partners. So, what are people partners? People partners are somebody who are working together with the team in collaboration to get to one organizational goal. So organizational goal एक company goal हो सकता है, आपका personal goal हो सकता है, it could be anything. But partners are something who are working together.
Awesome. तो मेरा नेक्स्ट सवाल इनसे है, how do you think, what do you think are the key qualities or skills required to be successful in a partnership role?
Okay, before that, Ritu, let me give you one example. Yeah? So we are talking about people partners, but what are people partners? In today's scenario, if you go back 5 years back, to the industry, you will have people who are doing their private jobs, their government jobs. Government jobs we used to call it a 9 to 5 ka job hai, you know. That's something our parents have done it. Now then we evolved as a human, as a people, we evolved working in private companies, where it was a stress job, where it was 9 to 5 job, depending on what role you are in. Now in today's scenario, we have evolved. Now evolved, if you talk about it, is evolvement of people partners, where we are saying you need to be an entrepreneur, you have to work towards your goal. Decision making is something as a skill which a people partner should have it, where you can take your decisions like that. The second skill which we want is a leadership skills. So today's scenario doesn't work like, earlier days we used to say, okay, these are owners, these are staff, nothing doing. Gone are the days. So today we are talking about, we are working together, be it owner, be it what level. Hierarchy doesn't exist these days. So leadership qualities, from top to bottom, if we talk about, the leadership qualities should be there. That's the second skill. Third skills, if we talk about, the collaboration and teamwork. Nobody can do any work individually. So I think we have to come together, work together, and take the entire team. So that's a teamwork, Be it you're a manager or a team, within a team member. You have to work together. So that's the third skill we talk about. The fourth one, which is very important, is the digital literacy is going on the top these days. We want to evolve, I am sure our generation and the next generation would come in. We have seen mobiles. पहले you remember we used to have those Motorola's जो इतने बड़े होते थे, right? Then the mobile has evolved and has come to a sleeve, which is a smartphone and all that. If a mobile can evolve from that level to next level, why not humans? Why not people? So I think it's a need of an hour. So if we talk about the AI and digital, we are moving ahead. There is a competition. It's a competitive environment. So that's a skill you have to. You don't have it, upgrade yourself. You don't have it, go and learn it. But I think this is something you have to do. Otherwise, you will not stand anywhere. एक word आता है obsolete. Technology obsolete होती है. Humans can also get obsolete if they have not upgraded themselves. So that's the fourth one. There is one more which I think it's not that important these days, but next 5 years it will be one of these skills which is required, which is we call it EI, emotional intelligence. It will come, but I think if somebody wants to be on the top, they have to work on this EI also, which is emotional intelligence, where you work on the emotions of people. Control your emotions, control others' emotions, and get the work done. So these are the 5 skills.
Amazing. तो सभी याद रखिएगा ये 5 skills को, क्योंकि ये 5 skills आपकी लाइफ में आपको काम आने वाले हैं. So मेरा अगला सवाल आपसे, how do you approach building and maintaining strong relationships with your colleagues and stakeholders?
Again, these are the skills, and these are skills, everything what you do is your skills. So one most important is the communication, I feel. It's a clear communication with everyone. Top down, your peers, your colleagues, your supervisors, whosoever it is. I think that's the key to it. When you're communicating with people, it has to be very clear, crystal, and the communication is key where you have a very healthy relationship with your team also and your supervisors, your colleagues, everyone. So I think that's the one we should all really experience that.
Amazing. तो इन्होंने बहुत ही अच्छा टिप दिया है कम्युनिकेशन का, because communication is a very very important tool to communicate in the team, to communicate in the organization, to have a transparency, to tell you things what actually you are looking for. तो मैं एक एग्जाम्पल देना चाहूँगी इसी चीज़ को लेके, that people partner in progress. I believe टाइटैनिक पिक्चर सभी ने देखी होगी. So टाइटैनिक को अगर हम एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के साथ कंपेयर करें, that's a Titanic. We have a giant ship, right? तो टाइटैनिक को पैरेलल लेसन्स हमें क्या मिलते हैं, एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को पैरेलल टिप्स क्या मिलते हैं एज पर दी टाइटैनिक. सो नंबर 1 फॉर दैट टाइटैनिक था कि इंटरडिपेंडेंस. दैट इज टाइटैनिक में जो पैसेंजर्स थी टाइटैनिक में, दैट वाज अ मैसिव शिप, एंड इंटरडिपेंडेंस थी ताकि एक पैसेंजर दूसरे के ऊपर डिपेंडेंट था कि एक शिप चल रही है उसमें सारे पैसेंजर्स हैं. ऐसे ही एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में उसके अंदर हम सब हैं, दैट इज ऑल पैसेंजर्स. अगर हम एक दूसरे का ख्याल नहीं रखेंगे, देन शिप का कैप्टन कैसे संभालेंगे? तो शिप का कैप्टन इज द चेयरमैन ऑफ द कंपनी एंड हम सब पैसेंजर्स हैं जो उनके साथ बोर्ड करते हैं. सो दैट इज नंबर 1 टिप, टू हैव द इंटरडिपेंडेंस. हम एक दूसरे के ऊपर डिपेंडेंट हैं. नंबर 2 पॉइंट what I can say is diversity and collaboration. शिप के अंदर बहुत सारे डाइवर्जेंस के लोग होते हैं, कोलैबोरेशन करते हैं, कोई अलग कल्चर का होता है, कोई कैसा होता है. तो वो कंपनी के अंदर भी होता है, वो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के अंदर भी होता है कि हम डाइवर्सिफाइड लोग हैं, हम अलग अलग कल्चर्स के लोग हैं, तो हम उसी कल्चर में एक ही शिप में हैं. दैट इज द नंबर 2, डाइवर्सिटी एंड कोलैबोरेशन. नंबर 3 आई वुड से दैट कम्युनिकेशन एंड लीडरशिप. कि अगर हम लीडर्स हैं, कम्युनिकेट प्रॉपर्ली करें, जैसा रोली ने बोला कि हम कम्युनिकेट. सो कम्युनिकेशन इज द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग. जाइजेंटिक दैट टाइटैनिक फिश का ट्रैजिक क्या था, कम्युनिकेशन का गैप था. तो व्हाट लेसन वी कैन लर्न फ्रॉम दैट कि वो टाइटैनिक का सिंकिंग क्यों हुआ, क्योंकि कम्युनिकेशन नहीं था. तो कम्युनिकेशन इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टूल in an organization.
And इसमें I can add one more thing, because everyone has seen that Titanic phase where they have done a planning, everything was very perfect, but I think the one thing which was missing was the communication. So I think every pod has to join. Otherwise, any one chord is missing, then you are not able to succeed. जो हम progress की बात करते हैं, वो नहीं हो सकता. So I think it is important as an organization also we have to join all the chords. So everyone working together.
Okay, मेरा अगला सवाल आपसे, how do you handle conflicts or disagreements within a partnership?
Okay, so I think this we do on a very regular basis, but I think it depends on what kind of conflict it is. I think the conflict has two parts to it. So one is the person who's there, taking care of the grievance and the conflict has to be very patient. So you have to hear from both the sides. So it is like you're having patience, hearing from both the sides and doing the counselings. I think that is another part to it, because counseling is something where people doesn't know it for what they are fighting on. So I think there are opinions and there are perceptions, but the exact root cause people doesn't know. So I think it is important to do the counseling to people. It is important to have the conflict, and the root cause of conflict is communication. Because there is some miscommunication which has gone out and there's a conflict. And this has been, you will see in every cases. The miscommunication has gone out and their conflict has gone out. So these are the two keys to it. Fair to people, fair to yourself, and fair to whatever is happening. I think this is one of the key where everyone would trust you. There would be a trust and a care which will be developed, and that's very important in any relationship. Be it you are a partner, be it you are you're working with somebody. It depends on what role you are in. But I think working together, there is a trust which is there. Trust comes when there is a clear communication. Trust comes when I have a confidence on you. So वो कब आता है जब हमारे बीच में communication clear होगा. I would have a trust on Ritu. We communicate very frequently and there is a clear communication. I know it. If there is a conflict, we'll come and sit together and resolve it. That's the kind of confidence we should have in any of the relationship.
Amazing. Confidence and conflict का निचोड़ कर निकलता है communication. कम्युनिकेशन तो बहुत ज़रूरी है, बिकॉज कम्युनिकेट नहीं करोगे तो पता कैसे चलेगा किसी के दिमाग में क्या चल रहा है, किसी के और क्या होगा. हम अपनी थॉट्स बनाते जाएंगे, अंदर नेगेटिविटी आती जाएगी. नेगेटिविटी आने से इन्वायरमेंट खराब होगा और इन्वायरमेंट खराब होने से वो एनर्जी जो नेगेटिविटी की वाइब से वो हर जगह फैल जाएंगी. ओके, मेरा अगला सवाल आपसे, what strategies do you use to identify and capitalize on partnership opportunities that can benefit the organization?
I think again, so everything revolves around 2-3 things. If you talk about partnership, I think people partners are somebody who have a different skill. So a normal people would say, okay, I'm a hard-working person. I do 9 to 10 hours job and I'm very dedicated and all. Given that everyone is dedicated and hardworking these days, but the one skill which is there is a smart one. That's one which I will really want to see. I am going and talking about people partners where I want to work with some smart individuals. So smart in their work, presentable. That's one of the key to it. One skill. The second skill I think is because it's a AI world, it's a digital world. I think somebody is very well versed with the digital world. I think working on laptops and all that stuff. The third point which is important is aggression. So I'm not talking about aggression कि वो चिल्ला रहा है या he's very loud. Aggression is we use one phrase, fire in a belly. That is something which is required here, because अगर वो आग नहीं है, normally in sales language we call it, अगर वो आग नहीं है तो यार ये product नहीं बेच पाएगा. So that आग is important. So that's a people partner, because देखो people partners होते कौन हैं? हम और आप काम कर रहे हैं, right? But until and unless we are working as an entrepreneur, this says कि okay, this is my work, this is my job, this is my company. जब तक वो feeling नहीं आएगी, you will not be able to give your 100% out. अगर हम कहेंगे यार मैं 9 से 5 की नौकरी कर रहा हूँ, तो वो मैं 9 से 5 की नौकरी ही करूँगा. So normally वो गवर्नमेंट जॉब हो जाएगी. But people partners जो हैं, जो आजकल का ट्रेंड है, and this is a trend which is shifted, they work एज एन एंटरप्रेन्योर काम करेंगे कंपनी के लिए, प्राइवेट कंपनीज के लिए, बट फिर उनके स्किल सेट्स अलग होंगे एंड देयर एस्पिरेशंस विल बी डिफरेंट. सो you will get to know those people when you meet them. लेकिन वो वही बोला ना, वो की फैक्टर वो आज आपको अलग से दिखती है. I think those are the factors which I will consider when I'm going and meeting some partners, I'm hiring them, or I am saying okay let's have some set of partners who work for us. वो किसी से decision making में पूछेंगे नहीं, वो सर मैं ये करूँ क्या, they are the one who will take their own decisions and they are more responsible and accountable for their own work. I think that kind of people we are looking for as a partner. जो आज के दिन में
इस स्किल को डेवलप करने के लिए उनको क्या करना चाहिए फॉर बिकमिंग अ पीपल पार्टनर?
या सो आई थिंक कुछ स्किल्स तो गिवन होती हैं, लाइक हार्ड वर्किंग है, सो दैट यू कैन डेवलप. स्मार्ट वर्किंग इज समथिंग इट कम्स when you start working on your skill sets, and it is not impossible. So we'll not talk about anything, so nothing is impossible. Smartness, you work with your mentors, you work with your coaches, you have to grab those things from them. You can't get the classes of smartness in any school or colleges, right? So you have to take it from your own people who are around you, your seniors, whom you feel like यार ये बंदा तो smart है यार, इससे कुछ तो लेना चाहिए. So those are the things where you can take it. The other thing is aggression. Aggression is something born होता है, by birth है, no doubt. But yes, I am not saying कि जो aggressive है वो कर रहा है, जो aggressive नहीं है वो नहीं कर पाएगा, ऐसा नहीं है. Aggression comes again by your own will. So एक होता है will, एक होता है मुश्किल. यहाँ पे मैं will की भी बात कर रही हूँ कि where you will say aggression, यार मैं why not he can do, why not I. अगर वो चीज़ आ जाती है so you can do it. So these are the things where you can develop it. But ये किसी स्कूल में नहीं पढ़ाया जाता है. So you have to go and develop your own skills, upgrade yourself.
तो as an HR head, if I ask you कि आप ये टैलेंट जब आप स्क्रीनिंग करते हैं, आप जब इंटरव्यूज देते हैं, तो आप ऐसा क्या टैलेंट उनके अंदर देखते हैं फर्स्ट राउंड में कि आपको लगता है कि he can or she can become a people partner? So कैसे पता चलता है?
So अच्छा तो आप मुझे बताओ कि अगर मैं बोलूँ कि यार ये बंदा यहाँ पे खड़ा हुआ है, इसको बताओ कि यार ये एग्रेसिव है या नहीं, he is a partner or not, he can become a people partner or not, कैसे पता चले? So I think you have to break down not just current. मैं रोल बिल्कुल एंड में पूछती हूँ कि यार अच्छा आप करते क्या हो? So I will go back to his 10th, 12th कि उसका interest कहाँ पे? What is his interest there? So normally, and this is something which I've learned from my own mentors, कि अगर somebody who's into sports ना, एक तो वो competitive feeling आ जाती है, which is required in this people part. अगर वो sports खेलता है, वो somebody who's there who will say
आपकी हॉबी क्या थी? I mean आपका sports favorite sport क्या था?
Okay, so I was a sports girl in my 12th. So I had my DPS in the 8 rupees.
Favorite sport कौन सा?
Lawn tennis मैं अभी भी खेलती हूँ. So that's my very close sports. So वहाँ पे वो चाहिए होता है. You have to have that aggression.
Spirit चाहिए होती है.
Spirit चाहिए
होती है.
So वो एक चीज़ आप चेक करते हो. दूसरा आप चेक करते हो कि in his entire career and his professional personal life उसने क्या ऐसे decisions लिए हैं जहाँ पे he was very firm. ठीक है. He has gone out of his way and say okay everyone was against him but I have taken my decision. So वो firmness है. वो decision making power है. When you don't have anything, still you are going and taking that decision. So I think बहुत सारी चीजें when you will hear that person around now, you will get all the insight of it. वहाँ से decision making आता है कि whether he will fit in the role or not. उसके बाद लास्ट में आता है रोल कि अच्छा आप क्या कर रहे हो.
Great. इससे पहले मैं सभी को बोलना चाहूंगी कि are you enjoying? अगर enjoy कर रहे हैं तो प्लीज टाइप कीजिए enjoying, तभी हमें मजा आने वाला है आगे का शो चलाने के लिए. क्योंकि मैं ये शो तब तक नहीं आगे रखने वाली हूँ जब तक आप नहीं लिखेंगे enjoying. मजा आ रहा है? Yes, enjoying. तो enjoy करते रहिए, हम इनसे चिट चैट करते रहेंगे और आपको भी मौका देंगे सवाल और जवाब करने का. तो मैं अगला सवाल पूछती हूँ कि फेवरेट फूड क्या है आपका? इनसे पर्सनल सवाल भी पूछ लीजिए. ओके.
So I'm a foodie person, and I like Chinese. Chinese में भी specific बता देती हूँ. I like fried rice, which is my favorite. I like momos, which is my favorite.
Okay.
Yes.
चलिए, फ्राइड राइस एंड मोमोज तो पता चल गया, आपको सबको पता चल गया है. तो इनको कभी पार्टी देनी हो अपने घर पे तो फ्राइड राइस एंड मोमोज जरूर मंगा के रखिएगा, क्योंकि ये तो फिर खुश हो जाएंगे. और आप पता है कि एचआर वाली हैं तो उनको खुश करना है.
नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं.
मतलब करते हैं. ओके, तो अगला सवाल मेरा, how do you measure the success of a partnership?
So if we'll talk about success, so success दो चीजें हैं. एक individual success है, where he's rising the ladder. The other one is success from a company's point of view. So किसी भी कंपनी में अगर काम करते हैं people partners, उनका सक्सेस पहला होता है it is very numerical driven. So हम कोई बोले ना quantitative terms में हम सक्सेस जज करेंगे. Nobody can do it. So I think it's very important when you see the numbers, you will say, okay, this person is successful. That's how we all, just be it a company, be it anything. Your bank balance also when it increases, you will say, oh, I'm getting some big numbers. Same way, if these people partners are doing something and their numbers are increasing, be it their sales numbers or whatever it is, I think you'll say, okay, this person is successful. That's one part of it. The second part is, this people person you will see, and there are many companies who work on this partners business. So one is BCG. BCGs have their own partners. Then you go to Googles of the world and Accentures of the world. They have started hiring partners. Where they would say, now they are on a very different business model, but they would say, okay, these partners will work on the P&Ls. Right? They would say, okay, you run your own business. Own business is in the sense you will be there in the company running my business only, but consider it's your own business and you work on the P&L of the company. So that is something you give a flexibility to that person. He's taking own decisions and he's actually getting those revenues out. So that's the success where you are climbing the ladder.
Awesome. So
career path would be on the top for these parts.
Everyone who's listening, यहाँ पे सुन लीजिए कि पीपल पार्टनर्स के लिए आप एक एंटरप्रेन्योर की तरह हैं जो अल्टीमेटली डिसीजन मेकिंग खुद ले सकते हैं. आप अपने डिसीजंस खुद लीजिए, अपनी सारी टीम्स को खुद बिल्ड कीजिए, सबको लीडर बनाइए, तो मजा भी तभी आएगा. क्योंकि एक जब इंटरडिपेंडेंस हो जाती है, दूसरे पे डिपेंडेंट है, तो आपको अल्टीमेटली एक दूसरे की जरूरत होती है. एंड एवरीवन कैन बी अ पार्टनर, एवरीवन, बिलीव मी. बिकॉज और इसके साथ साथ जब वो एक लेवल पे आप काम करते हैं ना, तो इंटरेस्टिंग भी होता है, पैशन भी निकल के आता है, और साथ साथ कुछ ना कुछ नई चीजें भी, क्रिएटिविटी आती है.
If we'll go back to our homes also, we'll see there are two couples, they are partners, they are running their own house. कोई कहता है मैं घर संभाल रहा हूँ, कोई कहेगा मैं फाइनेंसेस संभाल रहा हूँ, और वीजा भी दोनों कहेंगे we are earning so that we can run our house. This is what? This is a relationship where you are really taking all your own decisions and you're running your own house with two people. So हम कैसे करते हैं? वहाँ भी ऐसे करते हैं ना. That's the same way we can work in any of the countries working as a partner.
हम शुरू करेंगे दूसरा राउंड मिस रोली सक्सेना से. So Rolli, are you set for the second round of mine?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, ये है breakthrough round. Okay. So मेरा
I don't know what is coming to me.
पहला सवाल, what is your top priority as an HR head?
So I think the first and the foremost priority for me is again designing a culture for our employee where they can they can work on a satisfaction level which is 100%. They're motivated enough and they are giving their 100%. Because I will not say my target is to be so and so. I think it is just one tag which is say I want to become great place to work for my people. That's my target for next 1 year. Let's get to that level, and I would want everyone's support there. So that's something which is, and this covers everything. From a culture, people, everyone.
Amazing, thank you. मेरा अगला सवाल आपसे, how do you describe your leadership style?
So my leadership style is is a collaborative one. So I work in collaboration with everyone. So it is with the team collaborating with the business heads. So I am a HR business partner. So my role is that, where I work with all the business partners working together. I am not a traditional HR which will say, okay, I am doing an operational work. No. So I think that's how the HR has evolved. So now the HR is a business partner where we are working with the business to get to a goal, which is one goal, which is an organizational goal for everyone.
Amazing. तो ब्रेकथ्रू राउंड में एक और सवाल खट्टा मीठा सा, तो परफॉर्मेंस कैसे मेजर होती है एम्प्लॉइज की, अगर एम्प्लॉइज की परफॉर्मेंस मेजर करवानी है कैसे करवानी?
एक ही टूल है, सो इट इज द क्वांटिटेटिव थिंग्स. So that's the only way to measure a performance. Be it a support function, be it a sales के लिए आसान होता है because it's number driven. But I think support के लिए it has to be a quantitative form of any form which has to be number driven. I think that's how the performance will be. No other things, no wins and fancies, nothing really. I think that's the only key to it. Once we are there, any organization, it is there on the quantitative terms. I think they know it where the company is going.
बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया. छोटे से टिप्स देना चाहूँगी इन टोटल ऑफ पीपल पार्टनर के बारे में कि पीपल पार्टनर्स आर लाइक नवरत्न. नवरत्न क्या होता है कि अकबर और बीरबल की कहानी आपने सुनी होगी कि अकबर बीरबल के साथ अकबर काम करता है, अकबर बीरबल के साथ, राइट? तो बीरबल जो है बहुत दिमाग का तेज, इज लाइक अ पार्टनर ऑफ अकबर. अकबर और बीरबल पार्टनरशिप पे चलते थे, कभी भी बॉस और उसके कल्चर का वो नहीं था, राइट? तो इसमें अगर मैं कुछ एग्जांपल देना चाहूँगी इस चीज़ को लेके कि रिचर्ड ब्रांसन, वर्जिन अटलांटिक के जो फाउंडर, उन्होंने क्या पॉलिसी अपनाई थी रिचर्ड ब्रांसन ने कि उनकी कंपनी एकदम उनका टर्नओवर बढ़ गया. सो ट्रेन द एम्प्लॉइज सो मच कि उनको कहीं पे भी और डबल सैलरी में जॉब मिल जाए, इतना ट्रेन कर दो कि उनकी कहीं पे भी कुछ डबल सैलरी मिले. सेकेंड थिंग इज ट्रीट देम सो वेल कि आपको कभी छोड़ के ही ना जाए. तो उनको इतना ट्रीट ऐसे करो, इतना प्यार दो, टीम वर्क दो, आपको कभी छोड़ के ही नहीं जाने देगा. तो ट्रेटिंग वेल इज द बेस्ट थिंग फॉर दैट. एंड थर्ड इज कम्युनिकेशन एंड ट्रांसपेरेंसी. ग्लास डोर्स हैं, बट ग्लास डोर्स में ट्रांसपेरेंसी पूरी कंप्लीट होनी चाहिए कि हम जो कम्युनिकेट कर रहे हैं हमें ये ना लगे कि कोई बंदा मेरे लिए कॉन्स्पिरेसी कर रहा है. सो कॉन्स्पिरेसी करना एक पार्टनर पीपल में नहीं आता है. कॉन्स्पिरेसी इज आउट ऑफ दिस डोर. We are talking about people partners. It's completely a transparent system, transparent organization and transparent flow. तो एक एग्जाम्पल है कंपनी का लिज्जत पापड़. लिज्जत पापड़ 1 रुपए से शुरू हुई थी और वो 1500 करोड़ पे पहुंच गई. उनका क्या फंडा था? 1 रुपए से शुरू होती, वो लेडीज का पूरा था जो शुरू किया. तो लिज्जत पापड़ ने क्या बोला? काना फूसी नहीं चलेगी, जो बोलना है सबके सामने बोलो. दैट इज द टैगलाइन ऑफ लिज्जत पापड़. वो कहाँ से पहुंचे? 1 रुपए से शुरू होकर 1500 करोड़ की कंपनी बन गई. सो दैट इज वन एग्जाम्पल ऑफ द ट्रांसपेरेंसी. नेक्स्ट इज ओपननेस इन डाइवर्सिटी एंड इंक्लूजन, कि हमने पहले भी बात की है डाइवर्सिटी एंड इंक्लूजन को लेकर कि हम डाइवर्सिफाइड कल्चर में हैं, तो हम उस चीज़ को तभी हम पीपल पार्टनर्स के रूल में आ सकते हैं. एंड लास्ट इज माइंड इज फीलिंग ऑफ सिग्निफिकेंस. अगर मैंने कुछ अच्छा काम किया है तो मुझे सिग्निफिकेंस मिलना चाहिए कि यस आई डिजर्व दिस एंड आई बिलीव दैट कि मुझे रिवॉर्ड सिस्टम या रिकॉग्निशन वो हमें मिलनी चाहिए. सो दैट इज ऑल कम्स द पीपल पार्टनर के टिप्स में कि उनको ऑर्डर ना कीजिए, इन्वॉल्व कीजिए अपने काम में, तो उनका फिर तब आप रिजल्ट देखिए कि जब इन्वॉल्वमेंट शुरू हो जाती है, इन्फॉर्म नहीं करते, तो अल्टीमेटली देन पीपल लाइक टू विन.
I think people love to get recognized. Reward तो बाद में आता है, but I think people would say कि okay, and everyone likes, if somebody will say Ritu, you are looking beautiful, you will take it as a compliment, right? And you will feel good about it. You get a positive vibes. So I think that's something which we can do it on a regular basis, daily basis.
Compliment even a single person every day. You see the vibe there. You see the energy of that person कि किस तरीके से आपको रेप्लिका होके वापस आती है, डबलिंग में आएगी, ट्रिपलिंग में आएगी, मल्टीप्लाई होके आएगी.
So start recognizing your people, start talking to them, giving them that positive vibe. I still remember people would have seen this Munna Bhai, Jadoo Ki Jhappi. I think by that has become so popular. It was just what? It was nothing. It was a hug which was there. But again, it gives you a positive vibe. So I'm not saying hugging people, otherwise there are other issues which will come up. But recognition is something which is very important. So please start recognizing your people, start appreciating them for small things. And one more thing which I think I will take that platform and talk about. It is not about only appreciating your own team. Don't work in silos. I think we need to burst that balloon which is called silo. We have to go to interdepartments. Go in. There are people who work for you, but backend पे तो सबके लिए काम कर रहे हैं ना. Go and appreciate them. Go and recognize them. Thank you. You have done a good job. You have given me a report, just a small report on time, and I'm really thankful for it to you. छोटा सा है काम, but I think this will give you a very large impact.
बहुत बढ़िया. तो एक एप्रिसिएशन ना रोज दिया करो. एक ना एक को तो कर ही दिया करो कि अच्छा लग रहा है, अच्छी लग रही है, कॉम्प्लीमेंट दे दो. फिर देखो आपका दिन की शुरुआत कहाँ से होती है. तो Rolli, you are looking so beautiful today.
Thank you, Ritu.
Amazing. Okay. Set. Favorite travel destination.
मतलब अभी तक गई हूँ any. So I think the favorite is my home.
Okay. Favorite movie.
कुछ होता है.
कुछ होता है. हाय दिल में कुछ होता है. Okay. Favorite song.
Okay, this is I think I'm on public, but still I will say this is a song which is from 12th. I think I still remember. So there was one song of I don't know the artist, but it was Dil Ke Arma. So
please.
अच्छा, we can take this at the end. I will say.
ठीक. चलिए कुछ हो जाते हैं अभी. And favorite book.
So there was a book by R.K. Narayan, Malgudi Days. That was something.
इसकी तो मूवी भी आई थी.
सीरीज भी आया था, मूवी भी आई थी. But when I was a kid, we used to read the books, and this was something which was in a series. So you will enjoy that because being a kid, you are actually going through a story about a kid, how he was into those village and how he was doing it. And those were, I still remember I've gone through around 20-25 series of books. So अभी भी वो मेरे पास बंडल रखा हुआ है. अच्छा. I used to tell my daughter कि you go through it. Mama, I will go on the Google. Why I need a book. I'm like nowadays.
But I like keeping that books. Old days are the gold days. Because वो अंदर से sense of मुझे लगता ही नहीं है कि अगर मैं कोई बुक पढ़ रही हूँ तो ये टैब पे या उस पे वो फीलिंग ही नहीं आती. मैंने तीनों एग्जाम्स के क्वेश्चंस पूछ दिए हैं. एंड अब लास्ट में पहले मैं इनसे कंक्लूड करती हूँ कि कंक्लूजन में आप हमारे सभी लोगों को क्या कहना चाहोगे.
Two things which I want to add here is people, the new partners. If we talk about this is a new I would say a competitive word which comes in. This is an evolution of what as a people we have 5 years back. So please upgrade yourself, update yourself on things which are there in the competition. And I think that's why in many of the companies we see there are engagement activities, there are new kind of bubble chats which have started. This is a platform where it is a knowledge sharing platform, we call it. So try to adapt to new things. I think that's people close their doors. Please don't close your doors. If any opportunity is coming where you can learn new things, I think please go ahead and do it. Upgrade yourself. Digitalization, I would again say that's a thing. If you have not adapted, you will become obsolete. I'm telling you, it's don't take it otherwise. But I think this is something you have to any which ways adopt it. जब लैपटॉप आया था तो या डेस्कटॉप आया था तो सबने अडॉप्ट किया ना, irrespective. So I think this is something where people have to move to become a partner in any of the company, wherever you are working. I'm not talking about any other company. Wherever you are working, become a partner there, because that's something which is acceptable in next 1 year or 2 years. Upgrade yourself. Communication is the key to it. Open communication is one thing where you can solve any damn things which are coming to you, be it a conflict, be it grievance, whatever it is. The third thing we have spoken about is the leadership skills. Leadership skills केवल मैनेजर और बॉसेस में नहीं होती, it is with every person who's there. So please, go, जब deep dive inside you and thinking what is the leadership style you have and try to develop that style. Leadership style बहुत different होती है ना. If you go and see the last bubble chat session, Geeta ma'am has taken a very good session on leadership. You will know about what kind of leaders are there, what kind of skills are there. Go back and see what is your leadership skills and try to develop that. The third and the last one is where we talk about we spoke on the counseling and the flexibility. Flexibility is not like you get a flexible work environment. मैं घर से काम करता हूँ, nothing like that. Flexibility we talk about where you take your own decisions. Flexibility we talk about where you say, okay, this is a work I will do according to my wish, and this is a responsibility and accountability on me. So there, that's a 100% accountability and responsibility you are carrying. Be an entrepreneur. I think these are the skills where a people partner should have. And I'm sure there are few who are like we both are there. We don't have those people partner skills, but I'm sure we'll actually try to upgrade ourselves, and we want to come to that level after a year or so. Everyone has to do it. Upgradation is something which is a key, I think, for becoming a people partner.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
That's it, I think.
So that was the best key points, conclusions which Rolli has given on today's session. तो अभी सबसे पहले क्वेश्चन बैंक खुलने वाला है, पर उससे पहले आपको बताना है कि ये शो कैसे लगा. अमेजिंग था तो अमेजिंग टाइप कीजिए अभी के अभी. वाह, अमेजिंग, 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 वेरी नाइस. मजा आ रहा है, मुझे बहुत मजा आ रहा है, क्योंकि देखो हम भी तो आपके साथ ही हैं, और अगर आपने हमारा शो एंजॉय करना है तो हमारे साथ ही बने रहना पड़ेगा. ओके, थैंक यू सो मच एवरीवन फॉर वाचिंग द शो. बहुत ही जल्दी मिलेंगे आपसे नेक्स्ट एपिसोड में, एंड थैंक यू रोली फॉर दिस एपिसोड.
Thank you, Ritu. You are the best host.
Amazing. So see you. Bye. See you in the next episode. Bye bye.